It's just never been my thing, not into it, so not approved by me.
Did you see that? Tinx possibly being a conservative is not the most problematic thing about her. It's clearly the fact that she hates matte foundation. Cannot relate. Matte everything, always. Also on the radar today are popular influencers abusing animals, Candace Owens' star-studded baby shower, and Hot Take Tuesday, and of course we're talking Elon. I'm Alex Clark, and this is POPlitics. I swear, every single girl in my life who I consider to be cool has posted about or brought up this Tinx chick in conversation with me lately. I am not on TikTok, like on. So I've been a little ignorant to the world of Tinx, but now I feel like I've let everyone down because she's clearly one of the best influencers out there, if you will, of the current influencer generation. Like, how have I missed out on this chick who's known for being TikTok's big sister and because of her popularity now has a Sirius XM show and podcast, plus might be conservative?
I don't know what you think I've done, but if we were to battle, I've already won.
Tinx is American, but grew up in London, big rich kid energy, and then moved to California to go to Stanford. She's lived in the US ever since. And then when the pandemic happened, she started making these hilarious TikToks with pop culture commentary or advice from a millennial who's been there, done that, and she just exploded.
Vogue did an article about me. She's like, you guys, what? Insane moment for me. So grateful. Just want to read you a quote of mine that I thought was good to say to a Vogue editor. Adam Sandler is someone I think a lot about when I get dressed. How big can my t-shirt be? How long are my shorts? I'm sure I will be front row at Fashion Week.
Her entire brand is making you feel like you're her best friend or like you two can dare to have rich mom energy, which she does by talking super close into a tiny little microphone.
Rich mom energy is a state of mind. You can be a rich mom no matter who you are, no matter where you are. It's an attitude, it's not a trend. You can embody it whether you're slumming it or whether you're a billionaire. So when people are like, are you gonna be a rich mom? I'm like, I am a rich mom.
She's also gorgeous and doesn't try so hard in the way that influencers do sometimes that I can't stand. She's just the epitome of real. So now you know where the story goes, right? It's the same every time. When some old tweets resurfaced of Tinx's, her diehard fans felt like they didn't even know who their big sister was. There's a bunch of tweets of her saying different celebrities are fat, including Kim Kardashian, which honestly I couldn't care less about. Seriously, who gets offended by this kind of stuff? The real juice is that her fans are now pearl clutching because the evidence seems to point towards Tinx possibly being a conservative.
Donald J. Trump is now President of the United States. President Obama is the ex-president.
During the pandemic, she retweeted Eric Trump and Betty Johnson, questioned Governor Gavin Newsom, the lockdowns, and even the origins of the virus. Based as hell, whether she meant to be or not. But because of the backlash, she did a Q&A yesterday where someone asked her straight up if she voted for President Trump in 2016 or 2020. She replied, nope, but I just wonder if she's lying to save face. I so want to be full in on the Tinx train, so please don't be a freaking lib.
We accept that one of us. You will never one of us. We accept that one of us. You will never.
Before everyone, including myself, quit watching The Bachelor because wokeness infected it like black mold, do you remember Caila Quinn from Ben Higgins' season?
Oh gosh, I have to poop so bad. Are those farts or bubbles? Oh my gosh, he knows. He totally knows. She is stinking up the place. Ah!
She's getting intense backlash this week for posting an Instagram story of a man decapitating a snake he found in her yard.
And?
I guess she recorded a video of a man holding a small snake with pliers. She was like, where did you find that? And he pointed in the yard with the snake, and she was like, in the corner? Are there more? What kind of snake is that? And then she gives the man scissors and tells him to kill it, which he does. Here's part of the video without the actual snipping.
What kind of snake is that? Oh my gosh. Come here, take the scissors. We won't kill it. Do you want a hammer? Do you want to? It's alive. It's definitely alive. Oh my God, it's moving. Here, kill it, please.
People are demanding that Caila apologize to her followers. One person said, 1, this was a needless killing of a harmless animal. 2, it was killed in an extremely inhumane way. Someone even posted that snakes can feel pain and fear hours after decapitation. And 3, she chose to gleefully broadcast all of this for content. Sorry, not sorry, but do you actually care about this? I feel like this is like the Tinx fat tweet thing for me. I don't care if someone kills a snake. She also has a little dog that she was worried about, okay? I mean, do you think this scenario constitutes as animal abuse, as some are saying?
I'm a snake. I'm a snake. I'm a snake.
While everyone was super offended today, Candace Owens had a star-studded baby shower for her second child, a little girl. It appears that the Aldeans hosted it for her, and she wore a one-shoulder pink bow maxi dress. In attendance was your girl, Raylynn, and one person I did a little squeak for, Lauren Lane.
That's a rich, meaty, juicy answer. Thank you.
I figured that her and her country star husband, Chris Lane, were conservative for a while, so this definitely confirms it. I'm glad Candace has found a fun girl gang in Nashville. I saw lots of comments in the CUTEservatives Facebook group over the weekend of some of you saying that you feel like you haven't found a best friend as an adult. You've really got to put yourself out there and join get-togethers and go to events and meet new people. Make sure that you're in your local CUTEservative subgroup on Facebook too, and if your admins aren't setting up meetups for your area, take the initiative to do it yourself. And speaking of meetups, I will be going to the Orange County CUTEservatives brunch Saturday morning in Newport Beach if you live in Orange County and you'll want to go.
You could live anywhere. Where would you live?
Bacon house.
If you thought those stories were spicy, wait till you hear today's Hot Take Tuesday.
Hot Take Tuesday.
Things did not cool down in regards to Elon buying Twitter. In fact, he had a meeting with a few shareholders and shared his plan on how he wants to completely revolutionize the social media platform. Allegedly, they were so impressed, they've now told the firm they have to do a deal with him. And guess what? They did!
These are our demands. This is what we want. Our balls are in your court.
Amber Heard got completely owned by makeup brand Milani when she tried to say that she always had to carry one of their little concealer kits everywhere she goes to cover up bruises from Johnny Depp. Milani said, and posted a TikTok proving that she was a lying hoe.
There's one thing you can expect from me, and that's the unexpected. 'Cause I'm an international super spy. Super spy!
Johnny Depp threw the media under the bus at the trial also, saying every time I tried to do an interview to explain my side, they turned it into a hit piece against me. He dropped the hammer also, saying I built the character of Captain Jack Sparrow from the ground up. I added so much of myself to it, and Disney declared me guilty until proven innocent, which, sadly, is the new normal. Gina Carano, anyone?
There'll be no living with her after this.
Real Housewives star Siggy Flicka says most housewives throughout the franchise are conservative and President Trump supporters. They just stay silent so that they don't get fired from Bravo. I don't find that surprising at all and actually thought this was common knowledge. Is it not?
You have a little family van. When do you ever bring a family van to pick up 6 people? Okay? This is ridiculous. You guys are everywhere. Why are you sending a family van?
Even less shocking than that is that First Lady Jill Biden was completely against the president choosing VP Kamala Harris as his vice presidential nominee after she called him racist in the debates. Jilly Billy Bo Billy even said that Miss Vice President could go F herself while talking to some lib supporters. Now, this is all according to a new book that's out. And by the way, when the First Lady was asked about that comment, she said, well, that was 2 years ago. We've moved on from that. Have you, Jilly?
Right.
We are almost a month away from YWLS, so you are very quickly running out of time to get a ticket. tpusa.com/YWLS and use code POPlitics for 25% off. That is June 2nd through 4th in Dallas, Texas. Heart this episode or give it a thumbs up if you're on YouTube, and let's talk Tinx. Do you like her? Have you been following her? Do you find her tweets offensive? Also, is cutting the head off a snake in your yard animal abuse? DM this episode to someone who loves Tinx and see if they think she's conservative and hit the save button. We're back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. It's pop culture without the propaganda every single day. I'm Alex Clark, and this is POPlitics.
Clearly, POPlitics is best served visually, but you can also listen to POPlitics if you just want the audio. Subscribe to us anywhere you get your podcasts: Apple, Spotify, iHeart, TuneIn, and more. Also, make sure that if you are listening to the podcast version, you leave us a 5-star review. And don't forget, subscribe to POPlitics on YouTube.